Have you ever wondered how messages were sent before the age of technology? Picture a time when the world wasn't as connected as it is today. A time when the internet, instant messaging, or even telephones were still things of the future. How did humans communicate over long distances back then? One important piece of the puzzle was Morse code. This was one of the earliest forms of electronic communication. It's a fascinating system that represents letters, numbers, and symbols using a series of dots and dashes or a combination of both. It might seem simple, but it played a crucial role in shaping how we communicate today. So, how does this seemingly simple system work, you ask? Let's dive in. Decoding Morse code is like learning a new language. It's a system of communication that uses a series of dots and dashes to represent letters and numbers. Each letter of the alphabet and number from 0 to 9 has a unique combination. For example, the letter E is represented by a single dot and T by a single dash. A, on the other hand, is a combination of dot and dash. Now, how do we distinguish between the letters? The answer lies in the spacing. A short gap between the dots and dashes indicates the end of a letter, while a longer gap signifies the end of a word. Imagine you're stranded on a deserted island with only a flashlight. You could use Morse code to send an SOS signal. 3 short dots for S, 3 long dashes for O, and again 3 short dots for S. With practice, anyone can learn to understand and use Morse code, but why bother? You might think Morse code is obsolete, but it still has some unique benefits and applications. Morse code, a seemingly simple system of dots and dashes, is a surprisingly effective form of communication. Its genius lies in its simplicity. You don't need a cutting-edge device or a high-speed internet to send a Morse code message. All you need is a way to transmit short and long signals. It could be sound, light, or even touch. In emergency situations where sophisticated equipment may not be available or practical, Morse code can be a lifesaver. It's been used in distress signals like the universally recognized SOS, and in situations where silence is golden, such as military operations where radio silence is necessary. But there's more. Morse code isn't just about transmitting messages. It can also provide a basic level of security. Not everyone can understand Morse code. So unless the receiver knows how to decode it, your message remains a secret. It's like having a secret language that only a select few can understand. So the next time you send a text or an email, remember the humble Morse code that paved the way for modern communication.